All right, so if you have one of these older Toyotas with the solid front axles and the knuckles set up with the Burfield joints inside, it's inevitable that at some point you're going to have to rebuild your knuckle. And for new people, like newer owners, the first time they do this, it can be kind of hard to get these cone washers off of the studs that are right here around the wheel. So I'm just going to show you a couple quick ways to go about getting these off. I have two tricks that work really well for me. The first thing you can do is you can kind of back off the nut until it's flush with the end of the stud. Once you get to that point, you just take yourself a brass drift, kind of like this, put it on the stud, and give it a whack with your brass hammer. And you do that, and you should be able to see that the little cone washer underneath pops loose. So you have this nut on top. Underneath the nut you do have a washer, and then underneath the washer there is a cone washer. So there was the nut there. Then we have our normal flat washer. Get it off. Normal flat washer. And then of course the cone washer. And so this cone washer is the thing that can get stuck on some people and make this job a lot more difficult than it needs to be. So the first option I would say to do, this is a cone washer. First thing I'd say to do is to try that. Back off the nut till it's flush with the stud, and then just give it a whack or two with the brass mallet. If that doesn't work for you, my next option has been, and again, between these two methods, I've always been able to get these cone washers off. The other option I normally do is I'll take off the nut entirely, take the flat washer off entirely, so it's just that stuck cone washer left on the stud. These are 12 millimeter is what these nuts are. So I take a 14 millimeter socket. It's a little bit bigger, and it's big enough that it'll fit around the cone washer itself. So the socket's resting on the flange. Do that, and then again give that a whack with the old brass hammer, and that'll normally knock this guy out as well. So hopefully one of those two methods work for you. And yeah, pretty easy job once you get past that. Just messy.